On a warm summer evening in Basel, Switzerland, amid the electric buzz of a packed stadium and the hopeful roars of English fans, two very special guests caught the world's attention. Sitting in the VIP section of St. Jacob Park on July 27, 2025, Prince William and his daughter, Princess Charlotte, were not just attending a football match. They were living a moment that blended royalty, national pride, and the growing legacy of women's football. The UEFA Women's Euro 2025 final between England and Spain had already promised to be historic. Both teams had battled through intense group stages and knockouts, and anticipation was sky-high. But no one expected such a heartwarming royal subplot to capture just as many headlines as the game itself. A royal surprise in Switzerland. Though Prince William, as president of the English Football Association, is no stranger to major football tournaments, this match marked something different. He brought along 10-year-old Princess Charlotte, making it her first international football final attended in person, and her first major solo royal outing abroad with her father. Fans first got wind of their presence when sharp-eyed viewers spotted them in the crowd before kickoff. Social media immediately lit up. Charlotte, dressed in a smart navy blue polka dot dress and white cardigan, looked confident and excited, while William, in a tailored dark suit and pale blue shirt, was clearly savoring the father-daughter moment. Some fans also pointed out that Charlotte had worn the same dress at Wimbledon earlier that summer, already showing signs of becoming a sustainable fashion icon, much like her mother. Their joint appearance was both symbolic and strategic. In a sport where male figures have traditionally dominated the spotlight, seeing a royal father bring his daughter to support the women's team was a quietly powerful image. It reflected how far the women's game has come. Now no longer on the sidelines of public attention, but right at the center of national conversation. Father and daughter, cheerleaders of the Lionesses. As the match began, cameras frequently panned to the royal box, catching glimpses of Charlotte's reactions. Tense moments when Spain came close to scoring, and pure delight when England equalized. She often leaned close to William, whispering comments or asking questions, fully engaged in every second of the final. At one point in the second half, after a particularly close chance for England, Charlotte was seen throwing her hands in the air, echoing the crowd's exasperation. It was a candid, unguarded moment that reminded the world just how relatable the young princess is, simply a passionate fan of her country's team. Prince William, for his part, was the picture of enthusiasm. A lifelong football fan and longtime supporter of the women's game, he cheered, applauded, and nervously gripped the edge of his seat as the match went into extra time, then penalties. But it was during the post-match celebrations that their emotional investment truly showed. When England clinched victory in a dramatic 3-1 penalty shootout, Charlotte jumped up and hugged her father, beaming with joy. The crowd erupted, and among the sea of flags and confetti, that royal embrace became one of the enduring images of the night. A personal message to the champions. Just minutes after the win, the Prince and Princess shared a heartfelt message on social media via the Prince and Princess of Wales official account. "What a game! Lionesses, you are the champions of Europe and we couldn't be prouder of the whole team. Enjoy this moment at England, W and Charlotte." It was short but powerful. By signing the message together, the father-daughter duo showed their shared enthusiasm, and Charlotte's emerging public role was front and center. This wasn't the first time Charlotte expressed her love for football. Back in 2022, she appeared in a now-viral video with Prince William wishing the Lionesses luck before their Euro 2022 final. Since then, her fandom has only grown, and she's reportedly played football at her school, becoming more engaged with the sport and its stars. Behind the scenes, meeting the players. After the trophy ceremony, Prince William joined the team on the pitch to personally congratulate the players. He hugged captain Leah Williamson, praised goalkeeper Ellie Roebuck's penalty saves, and even shared a special word with young star Michelle Adjeming, who was later named Young Player of the tournament. Charlotte, though not seen joining him on the pitch, reportedly met several players behind the scenes, including her favorite forward, though the palace has not revealed who that is. According to an FA official, Charlotte had a big smile on her face the entire time and was thrilled to meet some of her heroes. For the Lionesses, who have long emphasized inspiring the next generation, Meeting a young royal who genuinely admires their achievements must have felt like poetic justice. They've helped build a sporting culture where girls like Charlotte feel empowered, excited, and seen. Royals and royals. Meeting Spanish royalty. One of the more charming pre-match moments, not caught by many cameras, was the brief meeting between Princess Charlotte and Spain's Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofia, who also attended the final in support of the Spanish team. Though the meeting was brief and largely ceremonial, it offered a rare glimpse of the next generation of European royals engaging with each other through sport. A soft diplomatic gesture amidst a fierce athletic rivalry. Sources say the young royals exchanged smiles and a few words, with their parents introducing them before heading to their respective sections in the stadium. England's second consecutive Euro title. The match itself was the stuff of legends. Spain took the lead early in the second half with a spectacular goal from Aitana Bonmati, silencing the English crowd for a few minutes. But England equalized through substitute Alessia Russo, whose stunning header brought the match to life. Despite chances from both sides in extra time, neither team could break the deadlock. The penalty shootout saw England's keeper Ellie Roebuck emerge as the hero, saving two crucial penalties, including one from Spain's Esther Gonzalez. As the confetti flew and the trophy was lifted, England secured their second consecutive European title, having won at home in 2022. The win was seen not just as a sporting triumph, but a cultural moment, a continuation of the Lionesses' journey from underdogs to icons. Royal reactions and public praise. Back in the UK, reactions poured in. Prime Minister Keir Starmer congratulated the team and praised the family-friendly, unifying energy of the tournament. King Charles III also released a statement via Buckingham Palace. My heartfelt congratulations to the England women's national team on a triumphant and hard-fought victory in the UEFA European Championship. Your talent and determination continue to inspire our nation. Many fans and commentators also applauded William for bringing Charlotte to such a high-profile event, seeing it as a beautiful example of involved, intentional parenting, and a boost for the visibility of women's sport. Columnists noted that, while Prince George has been seen more frequently with his father at men's sporting events, including Wimbledon and Euro 2020, Charlotte's appearance here was significant. It wasn't just about gender, it was about giving equal visibility and importance to women's competitions. Social media melts over Charlotte's fan moments. By the next morning, clips of Charlotte's reactions during the match had gone viral. Whether it was her anxious face during penalties, her proud smile during the national anthem, or the enthusiastic fist pump after England's winning penalty, fans couldn't get enough. One viral tweet read, "Princess Charlotte watching the Lionesses win the Euros with her dad. It doesn't get more wholesome than this. Women's football has arrived." Another wrote, "Charlotte's face says it all. This is what the sport is about, joy, nerves, and history. What a night." Instagram was flooded with fan art, memes, and edits of Charlotte's moments in the stands. Some compared her iconic reaction to the way Prince Louis stole the show at the Platinum Jubilee in 2022. Looking ahead, Charlotte, the future face of women's football? Whether or not she chooses to pursue a future in sport, Princess Charlotte's presence at the Euro 2025 final felt like a turning point. She's part of a new generation of royal children being raised in a world where women's sport is mainstream, celebrated, and deeply respected. It's easy to imagine that this night in Basel, under the floodlights, cheering with her dad, waving the England flag, will stay with her forever. And for many girls watching around the world, especially those who look up to both royals and athletes, it was a moment of inspiration that made football feel more inclusive than ever before. Final thoughts. The UEFA Women's Euro 2025 final was a night of dazzling football, national pride, and personal stories. England may have taken home the trophy, but the Real win was broader. The sight of Princess Charlotte cheering on England's women's team alongside her father showed that the future of football is not just female, but also joyful, supportive, and royally endorsed. As women's football continues to grow, moments like this, blending sport, family, and culture, will help define the legacy it leaves behind. And who knows? The next time Charlotte returns to the stands, she might be the one delivering the pre-match speech, leading the cheer, or even presenting the trophy herself.